Good afternoon, good afternoon. This is Big Mark coming at you in your face with the real. Gotta keep this thing pumping and jumping. Shout out to everybody today. You know, I want to hit a little current event today because I warned y'all about 3 days ago in the video about the media is about to pump up this gunplay. We got 14 children shot at elementary school. Sad. Sad. Especially when kids are involved, it really hurts me to see these shootings like this. It is. It is. But this is a political agenda and it's really pissing me off. It really irks me because we had over 50 shootings in Chicago up to this point already. And the month's not even out. Last weekend they had 28 shootings. The weekend before that, 33 people were shot, 5 fatally wounded. But that's black on black. Chicago has been having a massacre every weekend. Over 50 people to 100 die a month from violence, from getting shot. But the news don't put it on specifically because it's black on black. Let them handle that. But as soon as the gunplay hits the suburban areas, where they're mostly, I'm sorry to say, Caucasian, it's world news. Now here's the trick. If they really cared about violence and the death and the crime, Chicago would be on the news every day, every week. And people are crying out. The communities there are crying out, but the news won't play it. CNN, they won't play it. Fox won't play it. The Democrats won't show it, nor the Republicans won't show it. But as soon as election time comes, they show children. And then they show whites killing blacks. And they show police killing blacks. They're playing this race card every freaking year. And really, there's not a war on crime. This is a war on guns. They say, well, guns kill this many people a year. Guns don't kill nobody. People kill. They use guns to kill. But guns are not, it's not the problem. Because what's happening is they're disarming lawful citizens. They're making it hard for lawful citizens to get a gun because of what criminals are doing. Because they want to disarm us. And to the point where the only people that's going to have guns are the criminals and the police. And they're leaving us as citizens to depend on them to protect our families. So every time a shooting happens, they start attacking and making these gun laws. They start punishing guns. That's like a bunch of people killing each other with guns, and then God comes, I'm going to send all the guns to hell and let the people live that was shooting the guns. If they had stiffer penalties for using guns in violent crime, if they had an automatic death penalty every time somebody shot somebody, that would solve the problem. But no, this is not a war on crime because the crime is out of hand, especially, I'm sorry, in these Democrat states. California, Pennsylvania, Chicago, New York, where the murder rate is skyrocketing. And they still want to attack guns instead of punishing these criminals. It's a massacre going on in Chicago right now. I keep up with it. It was a massacre this month that will dwarf what just happened in Texas. Man, don't let these people fool you. We need to get in our legislators' ears, and we need to really, really fight for your right. I'm talking about lawful citizens. Because they say, well, we're doing background checks, psychological checks. Well, listen, A criminal don't need background checks to get a gun. Criminals don't use the psychiatric venue to get a gun. They buy them hot off the street. They don't need a background check. So when you make it tougher and harder for people to get guns, you are making it harder on lawful citizens, not criminals. Criminals don't buy guns legally. Y'all better put up y'all guns. Because we about to have food shortages. There's already a milk shortage, and that's just the beginning. Food shortages are coming. Doggone gas shortages is coming. And they're blaming the guns instead of the people. Guns are killing more people than anything else in the world. Chicken's killing more people than guns. High blood pressure is killing more people than guns. I don't see you banning chicken. I don't see you mad at chicken. Mad at these inanimate objects. This is a political ploy. But what's going to happen is we're going to end up just like Ukraine. Ukraine, through the UN, disarmed all their citizens. All of them. And then when the invasion of Russia came, the government had to plead to other nations to bring guns in. We need guns. Now we need guns. Well, if you hadn't took them from your law-abiding citizens who's supposed to have them, then you wouldn't have been pleading for the outside world to bring you guns. I don't mean to get political, but bruh, I am a legal gun owner. I have a permit to carry a gun. I'm not out robbing, stealing, shooting. In the state where I live, where it's legal to carry guns, we don't have mass shootings every weekend. We ain't got people coming in the mall shooting. Not here in Alabama. There's too many lawful citizens walking around with guns. Mug come up in the Walmart up here in Huntsville, shooting. He liable to get papped in the head, quick, popped in a grape, straight. Because we tote around here. We tote these firearms. Please, don't let these politicians fool you. Protect your right to bear arms. Don't let them let us sit out here and leave us hanging and have to depend on the police. You know how long it take the police come in our community? Y'all know. By the time they come, they done it and gone. They'll never come on time. And in New York, it take an hour. They scared. So what is this really about? Why do they really don't want citizens to have a gun? Because guess what? Just in case a tyranny government arise, just in case a true dictator arise, people want to be able to even defend themselves, even if necessary, by the government. From the government, excuse me. I'm sorry. These things happen. We can't depend on the government. We can't depend on the police to protect us and our families. I depend on God and that 40 caliber that I got. But the gunplay is picking up. Oh, what's up, y'all? My neighbors. I want y'all to watch this gunplay pick up. It's going to get more and more. And watch it be obvious. It's only a reason just to try to take away these guns and leave you hanging so they could do whatever the frick they want to do to us. Yo, what's up, neighbor? All right. Yes, my neighbor. Yo, I don't mean to get so analytical to the political, but this is deep. Because watching these children get shot, 14 children, that emotionally charge anyone. But I'm sorry, but we, as black people, we got to start taking responsibility for our own communities, man. We can't let them pick our leaders. We can't let them pick who speaks for us. The number one person in our communities are our fathers. We are the ones. And that's why I continue to make a call to the fathers to stand up, because we're leaderless right now. And the only people that's speaking for us is the rappers people like on The View and entertainers. That's who you want to be your spokesman? Come on, y'all. I'm sorry, I don't mean to get off, but I saw this on TV today and it irked me. I warned my wife 2 years ago. Every time an election come around, this gunplay start up. But watch after the election is over. Them kids gonna be still getting shot up, but they're not gonna play it. Black people, you're gonna still keep massacring yourselves. You worried about white folk killing you? When 90% of black people are killed by black people? 80-some% of white people are killed by white people? Do you know how much the fraction is of police killing us? More than we killing ourselves? We need to take control of our communities block by block, street by street, just like we used to set trip. Take your own street. Take control of your own street. Start reaching out to the youth on your own block. Go outside and gather them up and start an after-school program. But we got to be very careful right now around election. Because we as black people, we are so gullible. We fall for it every year. The race card. Pulling that race card by these politicians while we continue to slaughter each other. Man, I'm through. But yo, check this out. Just a little something off the beaten path. Because you know this ain't gonna stop and it won't stop. This was just a little something for the people out there. Always remember, falling is a lot like flying until you hit the ground. So keep your head up. Peace.